All right, so what's going on, guys? So I'm about to do some work on the Galant, but before I get started, I wanted to share something with you guys. All right, so if you guys have been following the build, then you know that I bought an Eclipse, I stripped it, and I've been selling parts off of it that I didn't keep. So most of those parts have been selling on eBay. I'm actually starting to make a little bit of money back. So now I've been on eBay for a little over a decade buying and selling things, and I've only been scammed twice. All right, so what happened is that I sold the manifold from the Eclipse on eBay. And before I sold it, of course, I looked it over real good, make sure there were no cracks, because I know those manifolds are prone to cracking. So about a week goes by, I finally get an offer on the manifold, I accept it, and it got paid right away. So again, right there, nothing out of the ordinary. So I package up the manifold. Of course, it's a pretty big box. I get it shipped off to him. A couple days later, he has the manifold. So the guy messaged me the same day that he got it, telling me that the manifold was damaged in shipping, he wants a refund. So of course, my first response is, you know, I don't accept refunds. It says that in the auction. If there was a problem with the item during shipping, contact USPS, file a claim, because the item is insured. And his response was, so I bought a working item and plus you underinsured it, so I want a refund. So that was my first red flag. You know, you only paid $75 for the intake manifold and I insured it for $100, so it should have been covered there. That I'm like, okay, maybe I did make a mistake. Maybe there was a crack in it that I didn't see. Again, it happens. Maybe I made a mistake. So I send the guy a label, tell him to return the intake manifold back to me. And I'll refund his money when I get it back. Now, about a week goes by, a little over a week goes by, and I haven't heard anything. He still hasn't shipped it back. And at this point, he really didn't need to do anything but put the new label on the box, take it to the post office. Because again, he already had the box that it was shipped in, that I shipped it in. And he already had the label, so he didn't have to pay for it. All he had to do was just put it back in the box. So over a week goes by, and I'm in the garage, and all of a sudden I hear this loud thud on my deck. So I go out there, check the box, and of course it's the manifold been shipped back. So I pick the box up, and I can immediately hear something rattling around. Or maybe just a screw or something that came loose inside the manifold. Open up the box. I pull the manifold out and I started looking at it, and the entire throttle body flange has broken off. And of course I'm thinking there's no way this thing had enough previous damage for it to completely fall off in shipping. And he sent it back in the same box that I shipped it to him in. So of course I started looking at the manifold, and the more I look at it, the more I can see that something's not right here. So I'm gonna put a picture up. This is the manifold that I sold him. This is the picture that was in the auction. Again, it's the item that he got. And then this is the manifold that I got back. So of course, this is the first thing. This was rattling around in the box. The throttle body flange completely sheared off. Not even sure how this happened. So with that, I didn't make a lot of effort to clean the manifold up. Kind of stated in the auction that the item in the picture is the item you'll receive. And I started noticing some things that looked different. Of course, the manifold wasn't quite as dirty, but I noticed there was no bracket for the throttle body cable. There's a brace here. There's a brace that runs between these runners that was missing. So basically what happened is the guy bought my manifold, swapped it out with his broken one, and then tried to send the one he had back in his place to get a refund. So of course I saw this and immediately reported him to eBay, filed a claim against him because he was not about to get my money after he pretty much stole my manifold or was trying to steal my manifold. That's why I say eBay loves scammers, because it's so obvious. Again, if you look at the pictures, that it's not the same item. So of course I submitted the pictures and wrote my, rather wordy explanation of what happened and what I thought was happening. And of course, within a day or two, it might have been 2 days, eBay got back to me with their decision. So all things considered, it's kind of a favorable outcome, I guess, but it just really left a bad taste. Because what they decided was they would refund him. It wouldn't have to come out of my money. I wouldn't have to pay him back, but they would refund him his money. So of course, the first thing that crossed my mind is, great, I don't got to pay this guy back. I don't got to pay this guy for stealing my manifold. And I was happy about that, but then I began to think about it. It's he still got the manifold, the part that he bought, and his money. And quite frankly, I think this is unacceptable, because anybody looking at the pictures plus my explanation can see that, again, these are not the same parts. The part I shipped him is not the part he shipped to me. So I guess the one argument there is that they don't know if I really shipped that manifold to him like I said I did. So given my history on eBay, which is perfect, and all the evidence I kind of presented, I feel like they could have done a better job getting this one sorted through. I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy's name on here. So if you're selling stuff, again, eBay is a great way to make some extra cash and selling stuff you have around, or if you even want to make a business out of it. Again, a lot of people do that. Just be cautious of guys who don't have a lot of feedback. Those would be the guys that try to scam you. They create an account, do a few small transactions, and then try to screw you over. But anyway, that's my short little rant on that. I guess I should be happy because I did sell the item and I got my money for it. But overall, I think it just could have turned out better. So thank you guys for watching my videos. Please hit that subscribe button so you can follow the build of my future turbo all-wheel drive Galant here. And I'll catch you guys later.